guys, welcome to my channel. Today's tutorial is going to be on this look. This is great for the autumn that we've got coming up soon. I've got some warm toned eyeshadow along with some cherry lips. So if you'd like to see how I did this makeup look, please keep watching. So first up, I'm using my primer. This is by Maybelline and it's called Instant Age Rewind. I'm just going to put this all over my face to prep the skin for the foundation that we'll be using later on. The foundation I'm using today is by BYS. It's a matte foundation and it's called Sand Beige. Next up, I'm using a darker foundation called Early Tan, and I'm going to use this as a contour colour. So I'm just going to contour the outsides of my face. Next, I'm using my concealer, and this colour is number 3 of Natural Beige. So I'm going to use this to highlight my face. So I'm just going under the eyes, down the bridge of my nose, and I'm basically putting this in all of the areas that we have not contoured. If you'd like to see a highlighting and contouring video, just leave a comment in the comment box below and I'll be sure to get to that for you. Now I'm just going in and contouring the sides of my nose, as I forgot to do that earlier on. Now I'm using my beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend all the products through so that there aren't any harsh lines on my face. I'm using a translucent powder today, and it's by CoverGirl. Although this is translucent, it's quite light on my skin, so instead of putting it all over my face, I'm just going to put it in the areas that I've already highlighted, and then I'm going to use a darker colour as a bronze to go over all of my contoured areas. Now that we've done that, I'm taking my Hourglass kit and I'm going to use the darkest shade in this. It's called Dim Light, and I'm using this as my bronzer to go over my contoured areas. And what this is going to do is it's just going to set the foundation so that our highlight and contour doesn't blend out too much to the point where we can't see it. So we're pretty much doing the exact same thing with our powder that we did with our foundation. Now I'm just taking that same colour on a smaller contouring brush and I'm just contouring the sides of my nose. Now that we've done that, I'm taking my highlighting colour of this kit and I'm going to put this in all of the areas that I want the light to catch on my face. So for example, we'll put it in all of the highest points of our face that naturally catch the light, and this is going to give us quite a glowing, dewy skin look. Now onto the blush. The colour I'm using today is called Coral, and I'm just lightly sweeping this across the apples of my cheeks just to give my face a little bit of colour. For the eyes today, I'm using my Stila eyeshadow palette, and just for a base I'm going to use the colour Light, and I'm just going to set this all over my eyelids just before we put any darker colours on. The eyeshadow brush I'm using today is just for all over eyeshadow, and this is by Kit. Now I'm going in with the colour Individual, and I'm going to use the same brush for this part. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it in the crease of my eyes, and this is going to deepen up that crease. Once I've done that, I'm just going to blend it down slightly onto my lid. Next, I'm taking another eyeshadow palette by Lacura, and it's called Barely There. And I'm just taking this brown shade right here, and I'm doing the exact same as I did with the other eyeshadow colour. Just putting it back into that crease. This is going to make the eyes look just a little bit warmer. Okay, now back to my Stiller kit. We're using the colour Peace, and the brush I'm using is just a smudge and softening brush. So this colour has a little bit of shimmer to it, and it's a bit more of a plum colour than the others that we've used. So I'm just putting this in the outer corners of my eyes and blending that up into my crease. Now I'm going to mix these two colours together. These are called Kitten and Light. And what I'm going to do is put them just in the inner corners of my eyes, and it's going to make your eyes just that little bit brighter. Now I'm taking my fluffy blending brush by Kit, and I'm going to blend all that eyeshadow through, making sure that it looks nice and smooth without any harsh lines. I'm taking my smudge brush again, and I'm going to use the same colour, Peace, and we're going to smudge that colour just under the bottom lashes. eyebrow pencil I'm using today is by Rimmel London, and it's in the shade of number 1 in dark brown. So I'm just brushing through my hairs just to make sure they all go the same way. So what you want to do is just create some light strokes with your pencil. And I'm just following the natural arch of my brow. I'm not putting too much product on because I am going to go in with a small eyebrow brush and blend all the colour through later on. Now I'm taking my small angled brush and I'm going to use this to blend the colour through my brows, just to make sure there aren't any dark or light spots that I've missed. Then I'm just going to blend that colour through to make sure I get the perfect look that I want. Once I've done that, I'm taking my small concealer brush and I'm just going to put some of my concealer on that we used before. And what I'm going to do is just lightly put it under my eyebrows, and this will just sharpen up your brow just a little bit, which will make it look a little bit cleaner than it did before. The eyeliner I'm using today is a liquid eyeliner and it's by e.l.f. It's in the colour Midnight. So what I like to do is start with my eyeliner in the middle of my eye, and I like to just create a thin line to begin with. So we're just going to be doing a small winged eyeliner today, not too big. And the reason I like to start my eyeliner in the middle of my eye is because I like the inner corner to be quite thin, and then I like to thicken it up a little bit on the way out to the outer corner. So as you can see, it's just a small wing today. And we're just going to do the exact same on the other side. Now it's time for the lashes. Today I'm using my mascara by Rimmel London and it's in the shade number 3 of Coal Black. I'm not using any fake lashes today because I don't want to over dramatize the look too much. I want to keep it a little bit more natural. You can curl or add some fake lashes if you want. I'm using MAC's Pink Treat lip liner today. I'm not overdrawing my lips, I'm just keeping the line on my natural lip line. So using a lip liner, what it does is actually stops your lipstick from bleeding through the cracks of the edges of your lips. And it also creates just a nice bold line around your lips. The lipstick I'm using is also by MAC, and it's in the colour Amorous. So I'm just putting this lipstick on the outer corners of my lips, and I'm going to keep the centre nude because I'll put another colour over the top of that in a moment. The lipstick I'm using in the centre of my lips is a longwear lipstick, and it's in the colour Beautiful Bear. So what this is going to do is just make your lips look a little bit fuller by putting a lighter colour in the centre of your lips and then a darker colour on the outside. I also decided to put a lighter colour in the middle just so I can lighten up the look for today. I didn't want it to be too dark. So this is the finished look for today. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching everyone, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye!